Hi guys, we are here today at Epcot
for Festival of the Holidays.
Yeah, so join us along the way, guys. Don't let the sunshine fool you guys. It is quite chilly today.
Oh, because it's in the 60s today for us Floridians. So I know 60 degrees might not sound bad for people up north, but here in Florida you really do feel it a lot more. It's now Spirit jerseys and jeans and not flip-flops and chino shorts. Okay, so first we're going to go into Communicore Hall because they do have a Spaceship Earth gingerbread house this year. So this is a first for Epcot. So we're going to check it out.
Experimental prototype cookies. Oh my god, that's so cute. Of tomorrow. So a Spaceship Earth tile gingerbread triangle. And gingerbread milkshake, hot cocoa by Joffrey's Coffee. Interesting. Ivanhoe Park Brewing Company and gingerbread white stout. That's interesting. I know, I'm like, everything's gingerbread milkshake with whipped cream vodka. Ooh, that's hot. That does sound pretty good. We're here rather early. Oh, they have Christmas trees. Oh, look at it. You can see it as soon as you come in, actually. That is so cool. Glittering Grove. Oh my god, you can smell the gingerbread in here. It makes me think of like at home when you're cozy and you're just like so comfortable and it's cold outside. Joe and I had like the coziest weekend at home. It was so nice. Wow. You're fine. And you have like the LED lights. Wow. Well done, Disney.
Yeah, that would be great.
This is beautiful. It smells even better. Like I wish it was like on Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. You could get all the snips, all the smells. And has a Citizen Presents sponsorship clock out here. And it's counting down. So it looks like it's 3 minutes left. I'm not sure what happens in 3 minutes. So they have the Festival of the Holidays Epcot International merchandise on one side. It has like the nice cold blue colorway, festive bags, t-shirts. And we also have Epcot International Festival of the Holidays, and it has like the cookie stroll merch. Just so cute. Oh, it's for annual pass holders. You're welcome, Disney. We love being annual pass holders.
Yes, we do.
And it looks like they actually have like a cookie storage box. This is definitely, what was his name? Was it Eddie?
Oh, Bob.
Bob. It was Bob's idea for the cookie stroll. He said he does this. So it's like, did they get this from the cast members that work here? That's so cute.
Yeah.
All right. That was so charming. I can't believe they kind of added like a magical effect. Like if you guys are watching the Harry Potter baking show like I am, like one of the challenges, they have to do like a magical effect. And I felt like they did that kind of with the gingerbread display there. It was like a magical effect to have the LED lights going.
Yeah, it's funny on the Harry Potter baking show when they try to get the magical effect and then it doesn't work. It's happened to several people and it's just like, it ruins the whole challenge for them because then they're judged a lot more harshly.
Usually they go home.
Yeah.
It's like sad to see.
Yeah.
Chestnuts and good cheer. So here they have fire roasted chestnuts, and I have to say, I am not a fan of chestnuts. As charming as that song is, chestnuts roasting on an open fire, they are not for me. They are not good. And it's kind of crazy to think about Christmas and then look at this scenery. It is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Beautiful weather. So I think we will bypass this. As charming and delightful as it looks, not my forte, not my cup of tea. So what about you, Joey?
Yeah, I can get with the almonds and the pecans. Personally, it kind of reminds me of New York when you get peanuts with cinnamon on the streets of New York City. So I could get with that, but yeah, I'm also not a fan of chestnuts at all.
No, but look at this display here. Wow, that is so cute. So, oh, you guys are fine. Thank you. So I don't think we'll get anything here either. It has cinnamon spice chocolate crinkle cookie and a plant-based chorizo tamal. I'm not really seeing anything that's like screaming out to me.
No.
So, bypass.
Yeah, I would agree.
Lomi salmon with tomatoes, onions, salmon roe, yuzu mayonnaise, and yucca chips, or yucca. There are two different types of potatoes. It's yucca and it's yucca. This one is yucca. We do have something here that I'm interested in trying, but I'll save it to see if we actually come back. Joe and I like to kind of see what's most interesting. Then we'll go back. We are just looking through the menu book now, or the guide, to see what we're interested in. Joe has the menu or the guide currently, so can't wait to see what we're gonna try. This actually is like one of our favorite festivals here.
Yeah.
Decisions. We're almost there.
Almost there.
Sorry, I have a headache, guys.
Yeah. We both kind of woke up with a headache today.
Yeah.
We were up pretty late watching Survivor Series last night.
Yeah. Okay, so we are on our way to China because the Braid's noodle soup bowl sounds so good.
Yeah.
No, look at the tree of Epcot. It has all the greetings for Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays from around the world on the ornaments. And here we are, right where we need to be, getting in line. So Joe and I picked this up from the Shanghai Holiday Kitchen. It is the beef noodle soup bowl with slow braids beef shank, green onion, and house-made chili oil. And we also got the vegetable spring rolls. Fun fact, I've been making my own noodles at home. And Joe and I actually might include that in this video if I recorded us doing that one day for dinner. And you guys will check that out at the end, but it's delicious.
Yes.
What I make at home is delicious. We don't know if this is good yet.
Yes.
That is the final product. All right, Joseph, so what did you think about what we just tried?
Okay, so I really liked the beef shank bowl. That was good. I would definitely recommend it. I personally wish it had a little bit more spice because the chilies were kind of just sitting on top of the beef shank.
Yeah.
The bowl wasn't really hot, So that
No, it was
I
not.
don't know how long that's been sitting there. The noodles were good. I will say for the beef shank, I kind of wish it was sliced a little like thinner.
Yeah.
Because, and not thin necessarily, it had a good amount of fat and flavor, but I wish they sliced it a little bit more. I feel like...
You like a julienne cut.
Yeah, like a julienne cut, because it would have just been easier to enjoy the bowl that way, and I feel like you would have gotten those flavors more cohesively with the noodles.
And it's easier to share whenever it's like strips of something versus like 3 medallion cuts.
Right here. Yeah, they were just like medallions rather than strips, and I think strips would have been better in that bowl. Yeah, I would have liked more heat from it. And as far as the spring rolls go, the vegetable spring rolls were good. The citrus sauce was good. $6 for the spring rolls, so make of that what you will. I wish they served the citrus sauce separately, personally, because that rice wrapper wouldn't have gotten as soggy. And not that it was that soggy, it actually had still a good amount of crisp there, but it would have been more crispy if I could just enjoy that citrus sauce on the side.
Exactly. Oh my god, this is so cute. I love this.
Congratulations.
This is so amazing. I love nutcrackers. Like, honestly, if I had the space, I would start like a collection of nutcrackers, but Joe and I already have like a lot of things we collect that we're interested in, so that would just be the tipping point. But I think I'm still going to do it anyway because it's just too cute. This guy is life size. Look at his teeth. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Pardon. Look at the cheese, the fondue. That table is available. The sunlight catches all the crumbs. Look at that.
All right, so let's see how this is. I know it's a festival favorite here.
The crust on the bread, it sounds like. So the cheese fondue actually has root vegetables as an accompaniment. So we have here, looks like zucchini, we have fingerling potatoes, as well as a carrot. It looks like they might have just been blanched. I'm not sure, I haven't actually tried them yet in the cheese fondue, but I do like that they have like a healthier option if you're interested in getting like vegetables and maybe it's too much of the sweet stuff. You have a little bit savory here. The cheese is very good. It's very thick. You can definitely tell it was made with a roux, which adds to like the creaminess, the texture. The cheese I'm thinking is either a Gruyere or a Brie. It has more of like a fermented flavor, a saltiness, and it goes really well with the root vegetables that otherwise are just kind of like a sharpness with like the carrot. It's a little bit sweet, a little bit bitter. It's really good actually.
Potatoes are very soft.
Who do I offer the compliments for the boiled potatoes? That's from a movie, Pride and Prejudice. This woman in line was so nice. She was like, I love your ears. She said they are so pretty, especially with your hair. It just really pops. And I was just like, that is so kind of you. Thank you so much. But Joe and I always get compliments on what we're wearing, especially when it's like our Disney gear. And I think it's just the way we style it. We're always doing like the matching couple thing, but then we also like to add like our own like style and pizzazz to it, so it usually gets a ton of compliments. We actually might start doing like our photos of our attire on our Instagram. So be sure to follow us on there, and that way you can see the full looks and what it is that we're wearing, how we're styling it, and where you can get it.
Okay, so I would say this dish is pretty good. I don't know if I completely see the hype for it. I know it's one of the most popular dishes for this festival. Maybe I'm just spoiled to having a really good cheese sauce at home that Brittany makes when she makes her mac and cheese. This is good, but maybe I'm just a little spoiled to it. I would have liked a little bit more bread in there for dipping. As you guys can see, it's not that much bread. Yeah, maybe you guys can't really see that. But the potatoes were cooked really well, very soft. The vegetables had a nice crisp. I did like getting some vegetables to dip in the cheese sauce. Yeah, it's a good dish. We waited about 15 minutes. I don't know if it's worth the 15-minute wait because it was 10 minutes first in the first line, and then we paid, and then right after that we waited another 5 as they needed to get some fresh ones coming out. So we did get a fresh one. It is good. I'd say I probably would recommend it, but I'm not completely seeing the hype.
Yeah, I think what happens is the variable is just like for you are spoiled, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
I eat really elaborate meals at home.
Yes.
A lot of it is from scratch and with high quality ingredients. So for us, the variable is just that, yeah, like this is good. I do recommend it.
Yeah.
Especially if you're not someone who like cooks a lot at home, it may be even more amazing. Like, but for us, it's just kind of like, oh, this is good. You know,
Yeah.
It's average. You know, it's a great exposure to like a cheese sauce, I guess, or a fondue.
Yeah.
If you're not used to a fondue, but yeah, I agree with Joe.
Yeah. So overall, I would say this Windsor cookie was pretty good. I have had this before. Yeah, it's a solid cookie. I like the raspberry in it. It is a lot of powdered sugar though, so be careful. Eat this one slowly.
And without wearing black.
Yes.
Out of Bavaria and into the rest of the world. So festive. These are like, I call these the Tim Burton trees or the Whomping Willow. They kind of look like the Whomping Willow, like the ends of them.
They really do. It makes me think of Forbidden Journey.
Yes. So Joe is back with his pastrami.
Yeah, so I get this every year. You know, just have to make sure it's still up to the same standards as before. It's kind of like the steak at the show, right?
Yeah.
During the Food and Wine Festival.
It looks good.
Okay, so overall, this was a okay pastrami sandwich. The bread was not fresh. You could tell it had been sitting out. It's kind of like if you leave bread and it isn't closed for a little while. That was kind of how it tasted. The pastrami was solid. It was more of a lean pastrami. The last time I had it, it was a fattier pastrami. So it depends about your preference. I personally prefer a fatty pastrami. That's also how my dad is. My mom is more on the lean pastrami team. So yeah, solid, but definitely not as good as when I had it the last time.
All right. So we are here for the frozen hot chocolate martini, vodka, chocolate milk, and whipped cream. Yes, I'm actually looking forward to trying this. I love vodka. And we have the frozen hot chocolate martini from the Holiday Market Pavilion, or the Holiday Market booth at the France Pavilion. Joe and I are going to share this, so I am very excited. The frozen hot chocolate concept reminds me when Joe and I years ago went to Serendipity in New York.
Yes.
And I remember my cousin Michael, who works on Wall Street there, he made fun of us for saying, he was like, Serendipity is a kids, it's for children. We don't go there like that. But it was something that was like iconic to New York, so we had to try it.
Yeah, and we love the movie Serendipity.
Yes, we do. It's our favorite Christmas movie.
Yes.
Hey. Hello. So we're actually going to go check out the other gingerbread houses that we didn't get a chance to look at yet.
Yes.
And here we are at the boardwalk. Very excited actually to see this.
Oh yeah. It's always fun to go around the resorts and see all of the different gingerbread houses this time of year.
My mom was always like, you guys do that every year, don't you? And we're like, yes.
Yep.
You can, oh my god.
You go to their room and you're like, what don't you have? So what do I get that you don't already have?
Here it is. This is so cute. At the top, it looks like it's Mickey. Rest in peace, Ebenezer Scrooge. And this one, Scrooge McDuck. As Pinocchio, Jiminy Cricket. So it looks almost like a Christmas carol.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
That's the ones that I've done.
Yeah, and at the bottom of the carousel, you can see it's just Mickey heads. That is so cute. Oh, it looks like they're doing a meet and greet tomorrow as well for the chefs. Also, the menu is a little bit different than at the Grand Floridian. They also even have hot chocolate, and they have gingerbread macarons.
Taking in the day at Epcot and here at Disney's Boardwalk.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Yes, it's a beautiful day.
Beautiful day.
Yes, and great company.
Yes, the best.
Yes, the best.
We're almost there at the boardwalk, and I can't wait to see this. You guys, they also have the cake bake shop that just opened, which we'll probably pass on our way out. That way we do a full circuit around the boardwalk. And also, I believe the Boardwalk Deli.
Yes. Yep, there's the Boardwalk Deli.
Yeah. Here they have the Christmas tree. I love that they use turf here. Keep it perfect. Thank you. Oh, look, it's so cute. This is so adorable. This also kind of has like an effect to it with the lights twinkling. Then you have the Mickey wreath on the other side. There's Mickey and Minnie inside the kitchen. Just basically what Joe and I look like when we're making dinner at home. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but the artwork has Cinderella's castle in the distance. I just think that is so cute. So Joe and I were just asked by a cast member if we could identify all of these castles that are in here, and we got them all right. She said that's really rare. Most people don't know that these are actually real castles from around the world, and Joe and I, the dream team of trivia here, we got it all right.
Yep, we got it all right. We're great at Disney trivia.
Yes, we are. Joe's margarita stand. And here is the Boardwalk Deli. You're never bored at the Boardwalk Deli. And they have the ice cream parlor that replaced Ample Hills Creamery. So
Man,
sad.
I do miss Ample Hills Creamery.
Me too. That was the biggest loss for the Boardwalk.
Yeah.
The ESPN shop, thank God. Good riddance.
Yeah. That just always felt so out of place in my opinion.
It did. Look at this. It is so beautiful. To see it with your own eyes. Oh, this is so cute. Hi. This is so adorable in here. Oh my God. Oh my God, honestly, it doesn't do it justice on camera. It is probably the most gorgeous bakery I've ever seen. All right, so this is why I adore Joey. We went there and I was like, oh, I definitely want the macarons, of course, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, they're $4.50. Then Joe, after he pays for them and everything, he says, no, they're $4.50 each.
I mean, I don't care. They look like good macarons.
Yeah, he doesn't complain.
Yeah, it does say macarons $4.50. So, but I kind of knew going in there. I'm like, I bet it's $4.50 a macaron.
I mean, honestly, that's like the story of Brittany, right? I place orders and I mess up the orders, and then Joe's like, "Did you do this?" Like he helped so much.
Yes.
What would I do without you?
Go crazy, I guess.
I
Right?
would. I'd go looking for you.
Yep.
The Seven Seas Lagoon will have me in it.
Yep.
All right, so no better place than to try it here at the Boardwalk, where we got these beautiful macarons. We'll let you guys know if they are worth $4.50 each. I don't know if you guys can see it, but they have edible glitter in like all of the pastries. So it just looks like when you go in there, everything is sparkling. Like the plates for the name tags are sparkling. The pastries are sparkling. Their attire is sparkling. They kind of seem like they don't like vloggers though, because the woman was kind of shocked upon checkout. She was like, "Are you guys vloggers?" We were like, "Nah, kind of." And then she was like, "Really? What's kind of?" And I'm like, "Well, we do it as a hobby, and we don't do it like full-time or anything for like money."
Yeah.
And she said, "Oh, I know." She was like, "I can't believe some people do that." So we finished the macarons. I will say they are disappointing.
Yes.
As someone who eats macarons regularly, even the guy called him a macaroon in there, and I kind of knew he didn't know the difference between a macaroon and a macaron. These were very stale.
Yes.
And way too sweet for a macaron. Like, if you are someone who eats macarons, they are not actually super sweet.
No.
They more or less are like the essence of whatever flavor they're taking on. These were stale. Like, they look beautiful, but they taste like just sugar balls.
So I personally would say stick to the one at Epcot in the France Pavilion. You do get fresh raspberries on there. That one is, I think it's like maybe an $8 or $9 macaron now.
Yeah.
But I would say it's better than these.
Much better. To be honest, having the macarons, it doesn't really make me want to try anything else. Because if that's stale and it's like, maybe, I know one of the big controversial things about this place was where the price is.
Yeah.
Maybe lower the prices and you could move the product and it won't sit there and get stale.
Yeah, because if people come like us and they try the product and then it's stale, they're a lot more hesitant to even go back to the cake bake shop. So,
yeah, so for me, it's looking like a lot of hype. Beautiful.
Yes.
Like if you're someone who's into an aesthetic and you want to have your girly like key time in there, it is beautiful. Like honestly, so Marie Antoinette. That's what it's giving.
Yes.
But it is not, it's not hitting on anything in terms of like the baked goods. If I'm just taking that from a sample that I had with macarons, which it's actually the cheapest thing that I saw on their menu. So if you can't really move a few little macarons, I know a lot of people go possibly for the cake, but so to me, if you can't really move like macarons and you're selling $20 cake, it doesn't make me comfortable with spending $20 on a slice of cake, especially because you guys know I bake at home. I can make a whole cake and a beautiful cake for $20. So it's hard to justify $20 for a slice of cake. And then I had the macarons and they were stale.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll be going back to the cake bake shop anytime soon. So that's just our take on it. Maybe other people, if you like it, let us know if you tried it. And if you can recommend something that's not stale, we would be happy to. We almost considered going here for Christmas Eve for breakfast. And now we're like, no, I don't think so. Because I'm like not sure how the food will be.
Yeah.
So that is it, guys. Joe and I are heading out, and we thank you so much for watching and joining us as we munch around the World Showcase for the Festival of the Holidays.
Absolutely.